Okay, we're going to be doing 6B, and this is what it looks like. We're going to be using Object Snap Center, but we're also going to use Object Snap Nearest and Quadrant as well. So even though it's not written here, we're actually going to be using Nearest and Quadrant in addition to OSnap Center. We're going to make sure we have our ortho and snap off. Notice these lines here. These lines here are going to be at 45 degrees. So when we draw them, we're going to have to make sure that they are at the correct angle. So this is what we're going to do first. We'll copy it, and then we'll do the trimming, and it looks like this when we're done. So let's make sure we have the right O snaps on right now. We're going to go down here, take a look here. So we're going to have center, quadrant, and we need to have nearest on. Okay, those three. I'm going to make sure I have my snap off and ortho off, which I do. That's good. Go up here to the circle button, click on it. Go ahead and click anywhere, and type in 2 enter. Repeat circle, go into the center, 3 enter, repeat circle, get it till it pops out, 4 enter. Good. Now go ahead and click on line. Go ahead and go from quadrant to quadrant. Repeat line, quadrant to quadrant. Go ahead and click on line, and we'll go ahead and click on the center here. Let's make sure the center pops out. There it is. Okay, center pops out. Okay, now these lines here are at 45 degrees, so we're just going to go ahead and go 45 degrees right there. Okay, we got to make sure in order to see this 45 degrees that we have this dynamic input on. If I didn't have this DYN pushed in, see how it doesn't give me the angles? That's why it's important to have this dynamic input also as well pushed in. So I got my 45 degrees shown right there. Okay. Repeat line. Let's go ahead and find the center again, and we're going to go 45 degrees down this way. 45. Okay, good. Now what we need to do is we need to extend these lines so they continue on to the other side, as well as this one that comes up here. So to extend them, we're going to go to Modify, Extend. I'm going to select the outside circle, Enter, and then I'm just going to click on these lines just to extend them out. Okay. So now I can go ahead and erase this outside circle, and then that's the picture of what I'm ready to do my trim. So we'll go ahead and we'll just copy the whole picture here and move it over here a little bit, and then we're just going to go ahead and do our trim command on this one. So trim button, select it all, hit enter, and then we need to get rid of the lines we don't want no more. Okay, Z enter, A enter, turn off your grids, and there is 6B.